Ratings. They asked for ESPNU, so we keep you tuned in for all 4 quarters. Tonight, give Kentucky credit. Did a great job of controlling the tempo of the game, controlling the clock, keeping us off the field. We didn't execute very cleanly on offense at times. You hear me say the herky-jerky offensive night. That's what it was. We had some big plays, and then and then some really bad plays. And even when there were opportunities to make some bigger plays, and we missed some. We fumbled snaps, missed open receivers down the middle of the field, but came away with a win. That's the most important statistic. As I look at the stats right now, felt like we had a lot more than 4 penalties on us. We really did. I guess that's good. We got to coach that up. We got to coach up. I'm going to study up on my pass interference and get that coached up and fixed. So we don't have any more of those calls go against us that way. Get our guys coached up. We did a good job taking care of the football. Oh yeah, we did. Now that counts as a turnover. Yeah. Oh, because they declined the penalty too. Yeah, we weren't going to keep the ball anyway on that play. But proud of the way our kids battle. That's what we are. The fans, I'll tell you what, our fans did an unbelievable job tonight. The excitement, the atmosphere that they created in the stadium kept the energy of this team going for 4 quarters. That's what we asked them to do. I think they did a great job. We got on before. I don't hear a cowbell on the field ever, so I think they did a fabulous job respecting that, making noise and cheering for the team for 4 quarters like we asked them to, and So I think hopefully we complied with that deal. I can't imagine how we did it, but just so proud of our team, the way they continue to believe in each other, they continue to make plays, and then we'll go enjoy this bye week.
Coach, 85 plays for your defense to be on the field, and they still had enough there in the last series to force the tempo and force some incompletions. Yeah,
they did a great job getting rushing. I mean, we did a good job. We played a lot of players on defense, rolled them through at different times. Took a timeout there at the end because I said everybody was getting a little bit tired, and kind of tried to take a timeout to get everybody to catch their breath. But made the final play at the end that we needed to make, and that was huge. And it's good that we have a bye week now. After 85 plays, they're going to need some time off.
Dan, how big was he practice tonight?
He's huge, and he's done it all year for us. At key times, he came up with the one. He shanked the one punt, which was bad. But comes up. At a critical time in the game, comes up with a 63-yarder. That's what you need. And he's been pretty. He's been pretty clutch for us all season long. And when we've needed that big play on special teams, he's really boosted us.
Coach, can you talk about Chris Ralph and how you evaluated his performance tonight?
Well, I'll evaluate it tomorrow when I get to watch the film a little bit. Did some nice things. Missed a couple reads. Missed a couple open receivers. But did some decent things as the game went on.
Besides, he's punting himself. Talk about the coverage because Cobb negative yard on just 2 chances to return.
Yeah, that was good. A lot of the hang time helps, and we stress on our guys. There's a role for everybody on our team, and guys have bought into that. That it's not just about making a play at one time. It's for 4 quarters. Offense, defense, special teams. We have to play as a team at a high level. And when your number's called, you need to go make a play. And Heath did that. Guys on punt coverage did that. Chad Bumpus gives us a big kick return to give us some momentum and flip field positions, and did a nice job for the most part on punt return. How deep was he in? He was in the end zone.
You went back into the end zone.
Yeah.
1 yard line stepped in.
We're going to get a GPS system for our guys to figure out where the heck they are on the field. But everybody, when guys needed to step up, they stepped up to make the play. Now, there were a lot of plays we could have made that we didn't make during that game, but when we needed one, a lot of people stepped up and made it.
Vic Ballard coming back tonight, we knew he was healthy, but when he had that 54-yard run, do you think that kind of set the tone and let Kentucky know you guys would be coming after them, trying to run the ball?
Yeah, well, they know we're a run-the-ball team. They loaded up the box well, and it was good. We were still able to run for over 200 yards, right around our average. That's where we want to be. What we have to do is clean up our pass game. I don't want to change the 214 yards a game running. I just want it to be over 200 passing as well. And only running 58 plays. We got to pick up the tempo. We were kind of a little lethargic at times there on offense, and we got to pick up the tempo.
Even though Chris struggled with the pass game, still talk about that last scoring drive. He makes a big pass, makes some big runs. I mean, he really seemed to thrive in that kind of setting.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, he expects to make the plays. He expects to make the plays. Probably should have played Tyler a little bit more. We wanted to do that. We put him in the third series to roll him, and we had a chance to put him in another series, and you know, we had said to do that, and I didn't do that, which is my fault. You know, just to keep, I want to keep him going, and you know, and keep his development, and you know, he does a good job keeping the balance, and he can really throw the football. So, but you know, Chris, when the game's on the line, we seem to make the drives. I think our scoring drive, they tied it up 17-17, and we answered right away with a scoring drive. You know, that is, if you want to step up on offense, that is the time to step up and make the plays.
Coach, you mentioned, you know, y'all were on the field for 85 plays, but you only let them inside the red zone one time. How does that work? I mean,
That's a great special team. You know, I mean, special teams. We do a good job with special teams. Keep them pinned, and you know, a little bit of bend but don't break. We're out there. You know, I mean, offense certainly didn't help the cause with. I mean, as many 3-and-outs as we had. That's by far our most 3-and-outs on the, that we've had on the whole season. You know, and you know, we have to. You know, you know, move the ball a little bit, give them a little bit more of a breather at times, and you know, but that's a team that we played tonight that's had a bunch of fourth quarter comebacks. You know, came back and made it close games against all the top teams in this league, and to find a way to win is huge for us.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Shane McCardell at the end? You made a couple plays for you in the first half, forcing a couple fourth downs.
Well, they did. You know, Shane, I mean, they threw the ball 42 times, you know, and Shane is you know, I mean, it has the speed as a pass rusher to create some problems off the edge, and he did a really nice job of that. You know, he had some opportunities to make plays and made plays, and you know, Chris is doing a good job developing those guys. That's the player development that we're seeing. Hopefully, our coaches. I always want to see us be a better team from week to week. And you know, everyone wonders, well, is KJ and Chris White? They're not. You're not going to see huge differences in them week to week. They're very, you know, good, developed football players. The differences you're going to see are the young guys that have the opportunity to make big jumps as they continue to develop throughout the year.
How big is it going into bye week, having a 6-game winning streak, able to heal up a little bit and do something?
Make big smile on the face. Sundays, when you go to the office to grade this film and watch it, after a win, you always leave with a smile on your face. No matter how, you know, how many things we have to improve, which are an awful lot, you know, it always leaves a big smile on your face. And we'll enjoy it. I promise you that. We will enjoy this bye week, get ourselves healthy and get rested, and get ready to go to Tuscaloosa in a couple weeks.
you know, y'all are at 7 wins now, heading into the last 3 weeks of the season. Do you feel like y'all have a chance to control your own destiny, maybe make a run at a Gator Bowl or an Outback Bowl, some kind of January Bowl?
We're trying to make a run at Atlanta. There's still a lot of football left to be played. If we win out, you know, 2 losses, everybody, I mean, we're still technically alive, I guess, in the SEC West. So that's our focus right now.
Any other questions?